pay the toll. Tonight's Harvest Host is the Vineyard at Hershey and the Brewery at Hershey in Hershey, Pennsylvania. 2 for 1.
It's a vineyard slash brewery slash cidery. Oh boy.
Left right here.
Come on, Penny. Good girl. This way, Penny. This way, Penny. Okay, check out this view. Oh my gosh. Welcome to Pennsylvania. Wine country and I guess brewery country of some sort. To some degree in Pennsylvania. Oh, there you are.
Hi. This view. Oh my goodness. And there's a winery, brewery, and cidery right down the road. I'm excited.
Oh man.
It's gonna be a good night.
Penny is excited,
Penny's
as well.
excited too.
Penny is excited as well. Oh man.
Yes. Yes.
Oh man. Penny, come on, Pete. Come on. Come on. Come on. There you go. And when we get to a Harvest Host and we look to park, I mean, if they tell you to park somewhere, that's one thing. You just park where they tell you. But if they say just find a spot, park anywhere, wherever you feel comfortable, they have a nice big parking area here. And we always, the first thing we look at is where our front door is gonna face. And we will try to park in that orientation so our patio is facing something that's sort of like this. Whereas we could have parked back down that way or maybe on this side and our patio would face that direction, but that's not nearly as nice. So we wanted this view, and with this kind of parking orientation, we were allowed to just park wherever we want, wherever we felt comfortable. And I think this is gonna make us feel really comfortable. And now it's time for your Verizon internet report. I got 22.5 megabits down, 26.6 megabits up without the WeBoost booster. So as of right now, Verizon here is super slick. I'm gonna enjoy this for the night. Again, that was not the booster. We didn't even need it, and it's really fast. I got a good feeling about this. Once again, you did well, Courtney.
I hope so.
She picks, she plans, she does all that magic stuff, and she always finds the best spots, including this Harvest Host.
Yeah, Harvest Host, all sorts of different ways you can find spots. Actually, we talk about all of the different ways I find our camping in our Epic RV Tips free email list. So if you're interested in that, we'll put a link up above and down below.
You thought we were going to sell you something, but no, this is free. This is free. We don't want your money.
Free.
At least not yet. So the only bit of noise that you'll hear is the highway is right there. So right now we can hear the highway. I'm sure at night when you're outside you'll be able to hear it, but inside, we didn't hear it when we were inside, so that might not be a problem. We'll see. We just noticed they have a dog kennel way over there, right there. Not sure what's going on with that, but there's lots of puppies in the kennel. It's not even 2 o'clock in the afternoon, so we got here a little bit early. So what we'll probably do is go inside, chill for a little bit, maybe get some video editing done, this video in fact, and then we'll go in, try some wine and some beer and some cider and whatever else they have. This place does everything, and we'll take you with us. What?
The brewery was supposed to be open tonight.
Did you get parked okay?
Yeah, we're just up in the big parking lot.
So, you actually get a complimentary wine tasting for staying with us.
Awesome.
It's a white grape, but that grape's a cousin to the Concord. So
Okay.
it has some of those same traditional Welch's grapey flavors. That one's more of a semi-sweet.
Okay.
Pink Catawba is going to move into our sweet range.
Okay.
That's
Like it?
Yeah. Do you like this one? You should try it.
Maybe I will.
So, as usual, we couldn't walk away without actually buying something. So, Steve, what do we have?
These stops are always more expensive for us because we're lushes, but you don't have to do this. But this is an awesome box. It's got 3 wines, a sweeter red, a
apple pie cider,
and then a rosé for Courtney, which was her favorite.
And meanwhile, do you see where we're parked? Right there.
Yeah, right there.
And we came from right there. So that's the wine tasting room. That's the brewery patio area. Unfortunately, they're closed today, but they are open tomorrow, so we might come back down here tomorrow since we're only at a campground about 15 minutes away, so we'll see.
This should tell you how much we love Harvest Hosts. Let's move out of the road. We were literally 15 minutes away from our next campsite, but we chose to stay the night here anyway because we like this experience so much.
Yes. And actually the campground's quite expensive. So why not stay at a Harvest Host for one night, which is free, except for...
spend the same amount of money.
Actually, it is about the same amount of money for 3 bottles of wine/cider versus just the campground. So, lovely. And they have this massive parking lot, so any size rig could fit here easy. So I think tonight, the next thing you'll see is probably us having some happy hour outside with this as our backdrop. Not too shabby.
She's got some moves, man. It was a wonderful night. Only got down to about 61 degrees, so we didn't even have to pull out the catalytic heater because it is mid-April, and you never really know in this part of Pennsylvania in Hershey, but it was very quiet. They had a lawn maintenance guy doing some lawn mowing last night around sunset, but once sun went down, the lawnmower was off. So it was a nice, quiet, peaceful night. The road is right there, but when you're inside the rig, at least inside ours, we didn't really hear it. There's an airplane or two and maybe the loudest truck going down the road you can kind of hear from the inside, but other than that, it was very, very quiet. One of the nicest evenings I think we've had, especially with this as our front yard. As you can see, there's a lot of rain predicted today, but right now we're getting nice solar for, well, sun for our solar panels, so we'll take advantage of that because there's no hookups available here like most Harvest Hosts. But later today there's flash flood warnings in effect, so we'll see what happens. Really supposed to start raining. Here she comes. And as you can see, our girls really love it here too. You saw that a little bit last night with that galloping horse penny.
Yes, they love the open area and it's really quiet, so happy place for all of us, I think.
What shirt do you have on there? Oh, Camp Indium.
So we did not find this place on Camp Indium since it is a Harvest Host. We found it on the Harvest Host website, but most of the places we pay for and find are from Camp Indium.
All right, I'm hearing your dog whine. I think they want their treats. Do you want your treat, Patty? Alright. Treat for Penny. Good girl. Treat for Patty. Oh, good girl. Alright, that's it for this video. Once again, we're at the Harvest Host, the vineyard at Hershey. Nice night. Good wine. Lots of clouds right now. It's gonna flood later today, so we're getting out of here, but we're only going about 15 minutes to Hershey.
Yes, we're doing the Hershey Park campground and check-ins this afternoon. So we're just gonna hang out here until then. Go and check in, probably in the pouring rain. They already moved our spot because we're gonna be near the creek and there's flooding warnings. So that's nice of them. But we will show you that in the next video.
That's right. So if you have any interest in Harvest Host, we have a link in the description below. That's an affiliate link, which means if you use that, you get 15% off and we get some beer money.
Exactly. And we highly recommend it. Obviously, we're gonna be staying here for a few days and then we'll be heading north into Pennsylvania a little bit farther, and we'll be doing 3 more Harvest Hosts. Because
oh boy.
That's pretty much how I'm planning all of our overnights now, because why pay for a campground when you can do a Harvest Host?
When you can just pay for wine and beer instead.
So yeah.
Are you being weird?
But I think the next Harvest Host is actually gonna be another museum.
Oh.
But after Hershey.
That's right. Bye.
Bye.